I'm trying not to smile too much, honestly. What a result for Arsenal. For me, it was very anxious, waiting for this game to start, especially after what happened yesterday, because I am so used. You've got 3 seasons of us always messing up when our rivals, our closest rivals mess up. We get a draw or we don't take advantage. I had a feeling that today was going to be a good day, but then again, as an Arsenal fan, you'd have to be dumb. But this season, is different. I am telling you guys, I am telling you this season is different because look what we did. Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1. I predicted 3-1, but come on, it doesn't really matter because we went even one better. What a game. When it started, Arsenal were on the attack. We demolished Tottenham. Tottenham couldn't do anything apart from sit back, defend. They had very little possession. They just survived. For the first 30 minutes, they were in survival mode. They didn't want to give anything away positionally and everything else. And it took an extremely special goal. Did you see that goal? That assist from Merino to go to Trossard. For the last few weeks, you guys, if you have been watching my programs, I have been saying that Arteta is cleverer than me. The first game he played Trossard against Manchester City, I was like, why are you playing Trossard there? You should play Martinelli because of his space. Not that I don't like Trossard. I think Trossard is better for me emotionally and tactically. But Martinelli is more exciting. But I said soon after that I don't mind losing a bit of ground and a bit of excitement because we are going to need Trossard. We're going to need Trossard because this season is very long. But the way it's going, it is going so good. I am scared of even saying it because it seems to be going a lot better than I expected. So Trossard scores our first goal. That assist from Merino, though, come on. It was like watching Prime Ozil, the way his body was shaped. He didn't even look anxious. He just shipped that. It was like, oh, beautiful. And of course, it wasn't just that because there was still a lot of work for Trossard to do to get in control, to turn and to, hit it towards the goal. It was deflected into the back of the goal. Vicario couldn't get it. And Vicario had a lot of saves from Saka. Saka had a lot of chances. There was a free kick in there as well, which is saved. Eze also, things like that. But at the end of the day, Vicario saved them. It could have been 6-7 today. But football is not always straightforward. But all I knew for the first half, I don't know. Tottenham, I think that was a very shameful first half. A very shameful first half. And I don't understand how you can watch Arsenal's last game against Sunderland. The way Sunderland handled Arsenal, they battled, and that is why Arsenal did not win that match. And then you come and sit back. You come and sit back with a makeshift defense. You had 7 defenders on at some point, I think, or 6. And you had so many defensive players on that pitch. But at the end of the day, you cannot defend only against Arsenal. You need to have great transitional play, pace, power, something special, which, you ended up having when you sort of got one back from Richarlison's long-range strike, which was absolutely, I think, game of the day, game of the season contender, definitely. But yeah, that was beautiful. Raya didn't expect it. Probably didn't expect Zubimendi to lose that ball. Very disappointing from Zubi. Very slow. He got relaxed. It's unacceptable, really. I know in the end, the 4-0 is going to cover up that, but that is not what we want. We've got Bayern Munich on Wednesday. We go Bayern Munich on Wednesday. Even if you're leading 10-0 against Bayern Munich in the first half, have you seen what they did yesterday to that team? Was it Freiburg? Yeah. 2-0. Down in 17 minutes, and these guys won 7-2. So you cannot relax. He needs to wake up and realize that the pace of the game in the Premier League, it could have cost us. It's just that we are so good defensively that we can cover up a lot of mistakes. But let's go through how I thought the players did, the Arsenal players did. I think let me bring up the lineup. Okay, first of all, we know Trossard scored the first in the 36th minute. Eze in the 41st. And then Eze came back seconds into the first half. We had a goal from him, beautiful goal. Oh my gosh. And then he had a hat trick. I think that is the first hat trick from an Arsenal player in the North London derby in like 80 plus years or something. And honestly, his first North London derby, he gets a hat trick. Come on, this guy is a blessed boy. So humble as well. And he just looked shocked. But yeah, beautiful. And then, yeah, so that and then of course we had that goal from Richarlison. Let's have a look at the lineup. Raya, that goal, he could, like he moved up too much. He didn't protect. And you can relax because of the way they were playing. Yeah, I blame him for not being in a better position. I think if he had stayed in goal, don't relax too much. But whatever they were doing, maybe not too bad. But yeah, it wasn't great. Jury and Timber, immense. This boy, man, whatever he is, this guy, yeah, what an immense player. He is incredible. I love him. He did what he had to do. Saliba in control in that back four. He got a bit touched up by Richarlison a few times. But yeah, he was in a bit of a tussle. He won them, but yeah, he did what he had to do. Set plays for Arsenal, not as effective. We know you're not going to be as effective as Gabriel. He's the one who seems to know, who's got that instinct, the movement to get us goals from set pieces, but he wasn't required today. Nkapie put in a masterful performance. Absolutely. He did his job. I mean, of course, it helps when the team you're playing isn't even trying to attack, but we were not in danger for most of the game. He seemed to have handled himself really well. Calafiori was beautiful. This guy, the way he plays, I love the way he plays. He wandered in a little bit, but, he could do that because we did not have too much trouble from that side of the pitch. Kudus was handled. Rice just shut him down. He was deadest. A 10 out of 10 performance from Eberechi Eze. 10 out of 10. Man of the match, man of the year, as far as I'm concerned. I told you guys, I don't know how you watch football. You have been saying that, Eze can't play in that number 10. He has to be on that number 11 wing, blah, blah, blah. Look what he's done. He needs to embed himself in. There are certain games he will look better than others, but this guy does the job. It's just sometimes the job he does is one of those invisible jobs which gets done and you're not realizing what it is. But today he took the game by the scruff of his neck and he made it happen. Beautiful. That goal. The second goal we scored, that was all the goals he scored were pretty good. But yeah, Zubamendi, I've told you, me and Zubamendi, he's not a player whose quality I see automatically, and I am happy for everyone else who sees it and tells me his quality. But yeah, I think he was definitely at fault for the Richarlison goal because he lost it, didn't move it off fast enough. He was trying to dribble and lost it, and it cost us a goal, a clean sheet. But yeah, things like that happen. But really, yeah, he's got a lot more to go. First season in the Premier League, 12 games in, I'll forgive him, but I am glad that you people tell him he's so good. Like, you have to remember, I'm from the 90s. I was watching 90s football. So my favorite player in the world is Edgar Davids. You know what I mean? So players like Zubamendi probably, yeah, I just don't have that eye for them. I like players like Declan Rice. I can see what they're doing. Another great game for Declan Rice. His set pieces were not awesome all the time, but he did get a few. I think he had 2 right in the mix. Nothing happened. He had an assist as well, I think, for one of the goals we got. Great performance. Honestly, yeah, I know Saka had the captain's armband. Declan Rice is captain material. I hope pretty soon he gets the armband. I'm telling you guys, we're going to conquer the world with Declan Rice as a captain. But, hierarchy, things are working. Saka, my baby boy is grown. My baby boy is a man. Bukayo Saka, I remember when he had his debut, I've forgotten the game, and I looked at him and said, this is like my baby boy. I'm telling you, he was so young, so fresh, but he has not dropped a stinker since his debut. This guy is sensational. The stuff he was doing on that wing. I'm watching this game and I'm like, you guys, the first 30 minutes, we were doing a lot. We're playing well. Trossard was making threats, but I was just like, come on, guys, the minute you get the ball, give it to Saka, because that wing with Udogi, him and Udogi were having crazy tackles. They were having crazy battles that side, and Udogi was like harassing him, assaulting him, and Saka stood up for himself. He was like, what's wrong with you, bro? You know, but he's good. He's the whole package, Bukayo Saka. But give that ball to him. By the time he are finished, he's going to create so much trouble, because you need 3 around him to stop him. You need 3 around Saka to stop him. And then it opens up gaps. And I think that's what happened with the Eze goals. They basically had to go and try and stop Saka from doing a madness. So beautiful stuff. Mikel Merino, that assist, man, that gives him grace. And he was going down a lot, getting assaulted a lot, but I think it was clever play. I don't know if he was really injured. He got elbowed in the face at one point. Nothing malicious, whatever. But yeah, great performance from him as well. That assist alone, I'm like, you are my guy. This guy adds something to the team, 100%. He was wondering at the time, I'm looking up, I'm like, what are you doing on that left wing? What are you doing on that right wing? Stay in the middle and wait for, But the guy moves around a lot. Very indisciplined for a centre forward, but we know he's our makeshift centre forward. We are so lucky. We are living on God's luck right now. Leandro Trossard, awesome performance. Oh my God. Leandro Trossard, you guys, what do you want me to say? This guy, a lot of good things came from him. I think he had an assist as well for one of Eze's goals. He scored a beauty. Honestly, there's nothing he can do. That position is his. Martinelli, dude, you can play in the cup for now. But you know what, Martinelli, like I've said, I've criticized you a lot recently. But you know what? Watch what Leandro does. You don't have to be exciting to be effective. And Arteta using him, honestly, it just goes to show we know nothing. Arteta is a beast. So overall, the performance was amazing. What a great result. Let's see what this means for the table. We've still got Manchester United playing Everton tomorrow, Monday night. But Man U, let's see. Let me start with Man U. So if Man U win, they probably won't against Everton. It's never an easy game, is it? They're on 18 points, so they might go to top 4. No, it will be probably 5th if they win, because you've already got Villa on 21 points with a 4-goal difference. So yeah, possibly 4th, 5th, depending on how the game goes. But I'm going to leave Man U out. They haven't played. But so far, this is the table as we stand. Arsenal have maintained their position at the top of the league. Of course, they were always going to, but they've just increased, like they've extended it. 29 points out of 12 games, with Chelsea second. They're 6 points behind Arsenal, Chelsea. They have come from nowhere, as everyone is saying. Do I think they're title contenders? I think they've got a loss or 2 in them. We are playing Chelsea next in the Premier League, guys. And we always beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So I watched Chelsea's game against Burnley. We'll roll over them. I can't see Chelsea beating us. I can't lie. So I've got a feeling we are going to go 9 points above Chelsea. We're going to extend our leads versus Chelsea to 9 points. And then everyone else, obviously, will have their own games to contend with. But yeah, so far, let me start again. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City with 22, Villa 21, Palace 20. And then Brighton, Sunderland, Bournemouth. The competition for top 4 is right. Crazy stuff. Man U in 10th. Liverpool. I cannot believe you guys. Liverpool have got a -2 goal difference. I told you, as I said last season, these guys, I didn't have a channel last season, but I insist that these guys, they made a deal with the devil last season, and the devil has collected whatever they put on the table to get what they did last season. They're paying for it. They're paying for it really badly. So 12 points with 18. They're 11th on the table. Bottom, we've got Wolves, Burnley, Leeds, and West Ham flirting around in that relegation zone. Nottingham Forest, who beat Liverpool, is just out of that mess with 12 points. Everton, Man U tomorrow. So Everton are in 13th, Man U are in 10th. So yeah, it could be interesting, but Man U needs to win this to go back up there. It's still quite tight. I think any win can get you further up in, it doesn't really mean much because you've got so many teams with 16, 18, 15, 16 and 18 points. So many of them can change position very easily. But yeah, at the end of the day, Arsenal just needs to focus on their games. Let us have a quick look at Arsenal's next matches. Bayern Munich in midweek at the Emirates. Then we are going to Chelsea on Sunday at 4th. Oh no, I think I've got an airport run about that time on Sunday. This is so bad. Anyway, we'll find a way to watch this match. I guarantee it. So Chelsea, Arsenal, 4:30 Sunday again. And then on the 3rd of December, we've got Brentford at the Emirates, then Aston Villa. So the next 3 Premier League games, Chelsea, Brentford, Aston Villa. Aston Villa will be our biggest challenge, in my opinion, because Unai Emery has got something, but I think Arteta will have something for him this season. He has to have some sort of trick up his sleeve to defeat Aston Villa easily, because we always go there and we always have a bit of a tough time under, when we're facing Unai Emery, but it can't continue. Our team is looking beautiful. We got Madueke back. Martinelli was on the bench. We're looking good. So if we can get Odegaard back, I hear Odegaard is nearing return. We are looking good. Did you see how Hincapié looked so good? Mosquera came on. I saw Timber and give him the ball easily, and he was comfortable, man. He looked comfortable. We are not worried. They are not worried about anything. Very confident on the ball, and they're looking happy. When Eric came on, looked happy enough to be on. Miles Lewis-Kelly came on, looked happy enough to be on. These guys, they know they'll be playing in the FA Cup, they'll be playing in the Carabao Cup. Lewis Kelly will play in the Champions League. I cannot wait for Wednesday. You guys, look out for the preview of Bayern Munich versus Arsenal, because that is going to be a big game, and I want Arsenal to win. So let's delve into that. But in the meantime, thank you so much, you guys, for your support. Thank you for watching. And Arsenal did it. 4 goals to 1, and we are top of the league. See ya.